Apparently, after the captain has left the cockpit, he tried to regain access, where there were knocks on the doors, according to the French authorities, and the door was either kept locked or not opened in the way it was supposed to be. And that for sure is a clear indication that the remaining pilot, the co-pilot, didn't want the captain to return.
So I also asked him whether or not there might have been some sort of way for the captain to try and actually get back into the cockpit, and he said that there might have been some way, but he said that there was a deliberate attempt by the co-pilot to lock everybody else out of the cockpit. Now, the other interesting thing that he said is that he said it was perfectly normal for the captain to actually be leaving the cockpit. He said that according to Lufthansa's procedures, that is something that the pilot can do when they are in a state that there's no stress on the crew. Like, for instance, where they were, they had just reached cruising altitude, and he said it's perfectly normal for the captain or for anybody in the cockpit to then go out, give control of the aircraft to the other person flying, and then leave for a couple of moments. So he said there was nothing unusual about that, but of course everything that happened afterwards was certainly very much unusual. And he said the airline is absolutely certain that there was criminal intent behind all this, that all of this was done deliberately and also pretty much immediately after the captain left the cockpit.
You know, you just think about the students that, a dozen plus students and 2 babies on board, and still this deliberate act. I just wanted to ask quickly if the CEO said anything about the mental stability, or what the airline may or may not have known about this co-pilot's mental state.
Yeah, it's very interesting, because that was something that I put to him as well, also in the context of how they evaluated the mental stability of this co-pilot, of Andreas Lubitz. And he said that there don't seem to have been any sort of indications that this person might have been mentally unstable, certainly none that were found during the evaluation process. Let's listen into what he had to say about that.
No, the pilot has passed all his tests, all his medical exams. We have at Lufthansa a reporting system where crew can report without being punished their own problems, or they can report about problems of others without any kind of punishment. That hasn't been used either in this case. So all the safety nets we are so proud of here have not worked in this case.
So as you can see, he said that all the colleagues that this co-pilot flew with never had any issues with him. That certainly, at least according to their official records, none of the other pilots that he ever flew with seemed to have any issues with him. And so he said that there simply was no way for them to know that he might have been mentally unstable. He also kept alluding to the fact, what you guys have been talking about as well, is that he believes this is a single case that was within a framework that is actually working, that this was a single case that could have not have been prevented by the safeguards that were in place. And of course, I also asked him, Ashley, whether or not maybe their system of evaluation was inadequate. And he said, you know what, it's been working for us for decades. But of course, he also said that the airline is going to evaluate and see whether they have to keep tabs on the mental fitness of their pilots.